Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Janelle. So today we are going to be doing my June TBR, which I'm very excited for. It is a new season, it's a new time, and I am optimistic and hopeful for all of it. So for my TBR, I have some returning books from the previous one and some new ones as well. So let's get into it. The first book, I am not looking to read the whole thing. I read the first part to it in May, and I would like to read the second part in June, and that is A Pocket History of Northern Ireland. So the first part that I read was, let me see here, the first part was The Union Unravels. Part 2 is Consolidation. Each part's around 40 pages or so, it looks like. There's like 6 parts, I think. So if I kind of slowly chip away at it, and then if it's just a really miserable point in the history, it won't be too soul destroying. So yeah, it's interesting though. It's very informative. So I'm looking forward to continuing it. Then the next one, I started in May. I didn't finish. I'm almost halfway through, and that is The Phantom of the Opera, the Muppets version. It's from the series Muppets Meets the Classics. I think there's one other one that's their version of Grimm's Fairy Tales, I think. Overall, I am enjoying it, but it's taking me quite a while just because I know the entire story. So there's nothing new or exciting in that way, so I don't have much reason to pick it up in that kind of sense. As well, I wasn't quite the reading, just ugh. But I am enjoying it. I'm finding it really funny, some of the quips and everything that the Muppets are doing. I'm very entertained by, so I'm just really determined to finish it up pretty soon here though, because it's like, it's not that long, the font's pretty big, so I'm like, okay, come on, like, I know everything that happens, so let's just do it, let's get to it. So I am at the point where things start to get pretty exciting, so I'm looking forward to wrapping this one up and seeing who all is who they are and just how it unfolds. Then the next one I want to read is a very new addition to my TBR. It is like just over 24 hours old. Basically, a friend of mine sent me this in the mail. It was a lovely surprise, and that is Persuasion by Jane Austen. So this is the bookishly cover for it. I've actually been really enjoying looking at their covers and artwork for a while, so this was such a surprise. I think it's just gorgeous, but it's very, very small. I've read Pride and Prejudice. That's the only other one of Austen's works I've read. And I think she said that this was the last of Jane's books to be published, and I think Pride and Prejudice was like the first major one, so that works. That'll be a cool kind of way and order to read them. So I'm very excited to get into this one. Yeah, I loved Pride and Prejudice, so I think this is more serious. But yeah, I'm excited for it, so I can't wait to read it. Then the next one I've been wanting to read for a while. When did I get this one? Did I get it for my birthday? I might have gotten it for my birthday. Anyway, I've been wanting to read it ever since Simon Savage started talking about it, did a whole video dedicated to it. I was like, okay, I need to read this book. And that is The Prophets by Robert Jones Jr. Basically, this is a historical fiction novel set, where is it set actually? Okay. It's about 2 enslaved young men on a deep south plantation, and basically they find love with each other, so they're dealing with a time where being gay is absolutely not acceptable. They're also dealing with a time where slavery is, and they're slaves, and so they're dealing with that horrible injustice right there, like that just horrific situation. Then they're also dealing with them having found this beautiful love and being condemned for it. And you just see how that all unravels from the sounds of it. It sounds like it's extremely touching. I think it's going to be really emotional. Which is, you know what, I'm a Pisces. I love being emotional. So I can't wait to get into this one. I'm very excited for it. and I think it's going to be a really, really special one. And I think it deals even with their own like friends and people within their enslaved community rejecting them as well for this. And it's just, yeah, I think it's going to be an amazing read, and I have extremely high hopes for it, so I cannot wait. So that is The Prophets. Then the last one I am very excited to read, still a little bit nervous, but very excited to read, is The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien. So I was saying once I finish the Tolkien Treasury, I would start on the Lord of the Rings series. So I have The Hobbit here, and I finished the Treasury in May, which means now it's time, and I'm very excited for it. I am nervous, more for the fact that I've been in quite the reading slump lately, and to have the want to read hasn't really been there with me for the past little bit. And I'm very, very excited about all of these books, so I really want to get to them all and love them all and enjoy them all and enjoy the experience. So I'm a bit just nervous that I won't be in the mood for this. But after I finished each one of the books in that quartet, I got more and more excited for this one. So I can't wait to get to it. And I'm just, yeah, I'm really excited. I'm very hopeful for it. And everyone I'm telling I'm about to read this is getting very excited too. So yeah, I know that I think the other 3 books in the series are more dense from my understanding. So this one should be a good kind of way to start and get into Middle-earth and see what's going on. But yeah, I cannot wait. I'm very excited. I think this is going to be a month that just has some absolutely monumental reads. I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping that that is the case. So yeah. Let me know what you're most excited to read in June. If you've read any of the books I mentioned, let me know what your rating was, what your thoughts were. Not if they were bad. I'll discover that myself if that's the case, but just let me know what you're really excited to read. And yeah, that'd be great. I'd love to chat about it. So if you want to like, comment, and subscribe, I'd really appreciate that. And I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.